in order of attractiveness. Thornhill demonstrates this test with a biology class of 2005.
To rate the attractiveness of some male faces, with 10 being most attractive and 1 being least attractive.
Well, I would rate this first individual as about a 3 or a 4. I think the second picture is a lot more attractive than the first. I'd rate him more as a 4 or 5.
I'd say the girl on the left's about a 3, and the girl on the right's a little more attractive. I'd give her about a 6 to 6.5.
I guess the one on the left I'd put at about a 4, and the one on the right a 6.
Like the earlier studies, the faces people thought most attractive were consistently those that were most symmetrical. What's strange is that if a face is completely symmetrical, like these artificially created by mirroring each side of the face, the result is unnatural. Perfect symmetry is unattractive. Scientists do have a theory about why we find symmetrical faces appealing.
Symmetry is a reliable signal of quality because symmetry is very, very difficult to get right. And hence, symmetry is a marker of the quality of the individual to develop perfect bilateral symmetry.
Recent research from 2004 discovered that our faces reveal hidden clues about our quality as a prospective partner. Just like the pheromones, faces also display information about our immune system. In the study, women selected pictures of men they found most attractive. When they analyzed the blood from the men, they found that the men chosen as the most attractive had a greater variety of genes and hence a stronger immune system. No one quite knows how our faces convey this information. It's possible that people with a good immune system are less prone to diseases and parasites, the sort of things that might lead to asymmetrical features when we are developing. Whatever the answer, our symmetrical looks, it seems, are the store window in which we advertise the strength of our genes.
The evolutionary process over the last several million years has put into our brains psychological mechanisms that function to assess health of others. And we interpret that as attractiveness of others. And that attractiveness corresponds with these health markers, the symmetry, clear skin.
Symmetry appears so important that the female body even performs its own tricks to appear more symmetrical. In a simple experiment at the University of Liverpool, England, biologists measure the hands and ears of women before, during, and after ovulation. They discover that 24 hours before ovulation, the women's hands and ears alter shape to become more symmetrical. Scientists are not sure how this happens, but they think it's due to changes in water retention in the cells of the hands and ears. Because these changes are not the same on both sides of the body, they have the effect of altering the woman's symmetry. This could be perceived by males as a sudden increase in attractiveness. But once we have found our future mate, there remains a further mystery that perplexes countless men and women every day. How do we persuade them to take an interest in us? Don't despair. It turns out that science can lend a hand by improving your chances of winning in the great mating game with practical, scientific tips to make you more attractive to the opposite sex. Our range of possible sexual partners and long-term mates is phenomenal. Every day we pass hundreds of people, any one of whom could turn out to be the perfect partner. Anthropologist Helen Fisher studies the science of how we choose our lovers, seeking to understand what amazing process of biology makes us fall in love with someone else and then keeps us together long enough to have children. She has broken down this process of sexual attraction into 3 stages: lust, romantic love, and attachment. Each of these 3 sexual drives comes with its own biochemical trigger, one or more hormonal messengers carrying information from one cell to another.